What's up, live stream? We're playing against fucking Georgia Tech. It's not It's not Georgia Southern. It's Georgia Tech. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Ted Fucker back in action. Let's go, baby. Let's get out there. Let's go. Big 1-8. Big 1-8. Ted Fucker's here, baby.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the...
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws into the middle of the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have helped. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the Heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're
Why did he just juke into the fucking defender?
See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates
Holy
explosive
fuck.
play, and it breaks this trend.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Nicholas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He'll try to do it himself. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game.
Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Tulane Green Wave taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tulane, stuck with horrible field position, will try to get out of trouble on first down. Give to the running back. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Tulane right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Tonight.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Sails one into the middle. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fakes the grab on the left. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. They'll run play action. Scrambling away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Complete. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Caught at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He just made the best catch of the year and fucking broke himself on the way down. God damn it, Huey.
That last.
Ah, damn it, Huey. He just had to beat the safety, and he did it. He did it. He did it for us. As a linebacker, I don't know. If that's the linebacker, he's way too fast. Doesn't matter. Look at my boy Huey. He wrapped him up by the legs. He slammed him. He slammed Huey. I want a penalty. I want a penalty.
Changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30.
That's illegal.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
You fucking bitch.
Pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Do it for Huey. Do it for Huey.
Downfield again.
Do it for Huey. Do it for Huey. Do it for Huey.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the pass.
Touchdown, Greenway.
Do it for Huey.
For the score.
Let's go.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun 1st half? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Did the work himself. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Got his man on the outside. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Man, when you go into the
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't be able to connect downfield.
Well, this defense was ready for goals.
Fucking had him.
Receiver in his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Bought a little time, lets it go. No, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
There's a lot of QBs that...
How many fucking receivers I'm going to have open and just fucking completely whip on? Fuck!
Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Throws for the tight end.
Fuck!
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He'll try to take it back.
Fuck me!
What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Tulane opens play in the final period with a 1st down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Finds some fresh air. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, in the first half, they had a hard time trying to contain this quarterback because of his speed. But here we go in the second half now. They need things to start happening. And finally, they were able to get to him and bring him down for a sack. They're trailing in this game. You just get the feeling, guys, if they're going to come back and win, this defense is probably going to have to register a few more plays like that.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down.
The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback
I'm gonna need this game to roll out the fucking Kings, because what the fuck is
It
this?
was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his feet to buy time. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the They're going to throw it to start the drive. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down.
You just feel like throughout the...
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Gets away. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Off play action. Still looking, on the move. Oh, out of space. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. Big guy smells it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Oh, those hurt. I mean, you got them backed up. You got them in a 4th down situation. You got the play initially stopped, but playing scrambling quarterbacks, you got to play the 2nd play and the 3rd play because they just keep running around, making things happen, and the QB does a great job on 4th.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. On the move. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unleashes it on the run. Got his man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy, he's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
Going for 6. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying play action. Keeps looking downfield. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Moves away as he feels pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Green Wave! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's...
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has... The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They've got the screen set up. Nice move to keep running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Wants to throw on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. And they almost had a connection on...
I'm in bounds, bruh. This college rules, you got 1 foot in bounds, dog. Look. Look. It doesn't even roll into the white. It never rolls into the white. Look. Look at that foot. Look at that foot on the line. It never touches the white. It comes right down on the green. Questionable angle, but that might be the... I think that's the black ring.
Pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go.
That's
with the ball.
fucking
His
bullshit.
just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Now adjusting. On the run, fires downfield. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. To running room. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to...
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. welcome everyone to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Tulane Green Wave taking on a team looking for its first win, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. Quarterback gets enough. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Pressure coming. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you can tell QB might have been a little too.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to.
Oh, he's got some space. Turning on the Jets. The 30. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Tulane! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on top.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Catastrophic play there. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's complete on the right side. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
And the offense got themselves.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Slings it downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll go to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Showing those sweet feet as he slips out to the 11. Now on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Turning and firing back to the right. That's risky. And he hauls it in inside the 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throws toward the end zone. And the ball is batted down, incomplete, but a flag flies, and it looks as if the defender got there a little early with the contact. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now.
I hate to sound like a fucking complete asshole, but come on, these are good fucking passes!
This time it's complete. He's close to the
What the
down.
fuck is going on?
Short. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Turning it on. There he goes. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Might as well give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The play-action fake. Fires downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the... They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Rush is on him. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Great job.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Going right to work up top. He lets one fly deep. Incomplete and very lucky. That one.
What do they have? The fucking best cornerbacks in the goddamn country. They're like 59 fucking overall.
See if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning
I'm gonna take
when
it
to just
fucking
do
down
it
the
himself?
goddamn fucking field by my goddamn fucking self. Every fucking goddamn drive.
You can as that quarterback to scramble around,
No.
get extra
Fuck.
plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the kid.
Fuck.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game.
I'm
How can
pissed,
this
dude.
defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move.
Oh, you
the
know,
chains,
just
keep
sack
this
number
drive
5
alive
for
at
the 0-5
early
Charlotte team, who's 59 overall.
away.
Who cares? Not me.
And this is going
Why would
to
I
be
care?
incomplete on
Why would I
third
give
down.
a fuck about that?
On the offensive line, I got to do a better
Why
job
would I care about that at all?
Opening play of
Fuck!
this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going up top here later.
I'm gonna kill myself, actually. That tears it. That fucking tears it. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I'm taking a piss. It's fucking retarded. Fucking serious. 3 fucking interceptions against the 59 overall fucking Charlotte fucking bullshitters. Fuck. Fucking serious. sure his birthday's July 8th. I thought it was July 8th. I'm so frustrated. .4 GPA. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
To the air on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who...
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the...
They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball.
He's looking deep. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. And wings it incomplete. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Complete downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Hauls it in.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Here's the pressure. That's it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll throw it. This time it's complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking down the left side. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
Running back searching for a hole. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He breaks a tackle. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why
he's got some room headed to the goal line. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Buys a little time. Touchdown, Green Wave! And that one will give him the lead. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive. Just opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, better look out. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a pass.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
He stopped. He'll start this drive firing. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Using the quick game.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really...
Holds it in, the first down and more. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Green Wave. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They're setting up the screen. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence?
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff. Wide open spaces. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with it.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Throws to the back. Working that left side now. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. Keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The throw. It's complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Nicholas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Turns it on in midfield. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete on third down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this...
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here.
It's in his hands. They're in his. Oh my God! It hits him in the chest. It's in his hands. He doesn't catch it, and then I get slobbered on the goddamn next play. What the fuck?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire.
Fuck me.
And here comes the pressure.
Fucking dog shit O-line.
Goes down again.
We could have fucking won. We could have fucking beat Memphis, dude.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
There's up, dude.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
It's almost like I can fucking...
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And as he throws.
Okay.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Good gain on the return in this.
All right, buddy. 64. No, dude, I don't even want to play, bro. This team sucks so much dick. Like that's so pathetic that I just don't even care. I'd rather just simulate. Oh my god, why can't my receivers catch the ball? What the fuck? It's not even. It's in their hands. Like you can't sit there and argue with me that like, oh, it's like you're throwing the ball shitty. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm not even throwing that bad. They're in their fucking hands, dude. Fucking worst season ever, dude. My coach was pissed off, but I honestly couldn't give a flying fuck. Maybe you should get some better fucking receivers on this god awful fucking football team. Oh, I'm so fucking pissed. I'm not going to practice. I can practice with these fucking nuts. Your health is too low to train. My balls hang too low, and they're fucking falling in your dirty ass mouth. Bitch. Fuck you. Fuck practice. I might go on the portal, blood. The FIU Panthers? Okie dokie. We're in the Frisco Bowl. Scooter's Coffee. I didn't think I'd be playing. We had to play shitty ass Colorado. It's kind of far. I. I feel like I'm gonna have to run it a lot because my fucking team can't even catch when it's not raining.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Here's a heat. Look out, he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Nicholas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nicholas. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Quarterback gets past the marker. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Green Wave! A great catch and run for 6.
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go?
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the...
He's loose. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Well, obviously it's rain.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense is finally able to find...
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He turns it loose to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball
Welcome to the family. Always excited to meet the next in the long line of Michigan greats. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
22 water. 22 water. Hunt go. Military stunt. Military stomp. Hunt one in. Let's go. Let's go. Hunt on. Drum! Drum! Take off! Here we go! Set! Ready, go! Trick 9, B! Set hut! Set up! Down! 180. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Third down play from the gun. Gets rid of it. Gets open down the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And I would say they got him exactly where they didn't want him as a defense. All that speed, he gets outside the pocket, rolling to his right. You think he's going to take off. How about he tries to throw the football, can't fit it in there, throws the incompletion. The defense was scared for a second there.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.